Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Let's see. I'm going to watch for some ones and see if you can hear me. All right, there we go. I see some right there. Getting these pencils out of the way. Getting everything situated. All right. Well, let's see. First of all, welcome. It is Wednesday morning, and we are halfway through the week. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's show and tell day today. It was delayed a little bit, but we got there. And looking forward to show and tell. It's a good one. It's a good one. My glasses are sitting funny because of this hat. There we go. I always have to do that. When I put my headphones on, then I have to adjust my glasses. When I put a hat on, then I have to adjust my glasses. Or they push funny on the bridge of my nose. And I don't like that. Anybody who wears glasses knows what I'm talking about. Let's see who's here. I see Lily T. Good morning. Good morning. There I am. Hey. Fuzzy Adventures and More. Good morning. Inspired to Wander. Good morning, Nancy. There's Christina. I am here listening but doing some work before I have to clock in for the day. All right, while you're there and listening, let me see. Let me make sure I have your permissions for what I've got in here. Whoops. Don't look at that yet. Don't look at that yet. Well, that's a sunrise. That's part of my show and tell. Let's see. So I have your hats. And may I show your bread you made? Would that be okay? I put them in here, but I will only do that with permission. And I have a zucchini and a cucumber. Are those okay? I know the hats are okay because you labeled those show and tell. But how about the bread? Because it just looks so good. It looks so good. So I won't show them unless I see that you say okay. Yes. Ta-da! Ta-da! All right. Awesomeness. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right there. All right. Okay. Got them in there. And we'll get started here in a minute. Let's see. Right here. Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com. Right there. Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com. I saw a question. That's our email, and we're to send show and tell pictures. Whoops, where'd it go? I'll leave it on there a little longer than that. I didn't mean to click it off. All right, where was I? Right there. Okay. Scrolling. There's King's Gold, New York. Good morning. Oh, and your sister arrived from Mississippi last night. That is awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Lily. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, if the off chance I make a weird face or a look of some kind, I have a migraine. And it has stressed me out. and it hurts. So don't think of anything, of any looks that may or may not cross my face. It has nothing to do with anything other than my head hurts. Yeah. Let's see here. There's She Devil Adventures. Good morning. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for being here and for sharing us out. And that is amazing. That is amazing. Oh. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put this right there while I come over here to do something else so I know where I was. Let's get this back over here. I'm in multiple windows today, so it's going to be... All right, here we go. All right. Woohoo! Well, let's get back over here. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Lily, very much. Okay, do not rub eyes. Do not rub eyes. It is currently 69 degrees at my house in northern Missouri. And boy, does it feel good. It feels so good right now. Our high is going to be 91. Tomorrow's our last day in the 90s for a little while. And the rest of the 10-day forecast is all going to be the highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s. Now, that's just about perfect, isn't it? I'm looking forward to that. I know there's some meetups getting ready to go and some already going on. I know where we went to Johnny's meetup a couple of years ago, Bev has one prior to that. And so we have friends that are there, and we know they're having a good time. And then friends that are going to Johnny's meetup. It just wasn't in the cards for us to go this year. And we had so much fun when we did get to go. It was our first meetup, and it was fun. It was so fun. King's Gold says it was 51 just after daylight. Almost time to find my pants. Lily says 58 now with a high of 80. Inspired to Wander. Nancy says 59 now going up to 95. Yikes. Too hot. Thank you, Lily. Thank you very much. So, you know, I always encourage everyone that if you're struggling, to know you're not struggling alone. And, you know, it's okay to reach out for prayer. And I did that yesterday to 3 of my YouTube sisters. And Lily was one of those. So she is aware that I was really struggling yesterday. I had a horrible day yesterday. Really horrible. And a migraine, which was part of it. My lupus was part of it. Depression was part of it. And just had one of those days where you cry all day over everything. So I reached out and just said, I'm really struggling today. Prayers, please. So that's what that is about. And I appreciate your support so much. Very, very much. King's Gold says high of 75. Let's see. Oh, there's Fairy Dust. Good morning. Don't mind me. I'm not awake yet. Y'all, it's not officially morning till we get our cups. And we all say, we raise our cups and say good morning to our sweet friends and family. Not coffee this morning. As you can see by the face, I'm having some cran grape juice right there. I've also been having trouble staying hydrated. I know, y'all. I know. My water right here. It can still happen. So I got the cran grape juice and I got my water. I am going to have coffee after this live, but I just felt like I needed to get the juice in me first, and I got to have the water first. Then I can have a treat and have some coffee. Oh, let's see here. Let me check over here. All right. Don't see anything new over there. Let's see here. Fuzzy Adventures and more. I'm going to be working on a whole bunch of new videos on my main channel, New Horizons Above and Beyond, for our 3-year anniversary this week. 3-year anniversary. Nice. Woohoo! Thank you. Let's see. There's Lily reminding us that if you type an exclamation point followed by the word awesome with no spaces, then ta-da! Nightbot will drop your link. Love it. There's Riza. Good morning, Riza. Thank you for being here. Fairy Dust saying good morning, Ava. Let's see here. There's Fuzzy Adventures, exclamation point, awesome, and ta-da! There it is. There's their channel link. So that's available to everyone. It's not just moderators, it is everyone. And you're all welcome to drop your channel links. Let's see here. So we have show and tell is usually the second Wednesday of every month. And our challenge day is usually the fourth Wednesday of the month. And let me get to the bottom of this chat, and then I'll remind you what the challenge is. And that's next week, y'all. Next week is challenge week. And let's see. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. I just really struggled yesterday a lot. She Devil Adventures, Tommy says, is currently 62 and raining here with a high of 67. Supposed to rain pretty much all day. Oh, Fairy Dust is getting coffee. Nice. Christina says it's 56 now with a high of 77 today. Hey, there's Roman with Ringo. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. There's Floss. Good morning. Good morning. Lily says, Ava, I know those days, how those days are, and reaching out is important and welcomed any time, day or night. Thank you, Lily. He's cold. He's already had 2 cups of coffee. All cooked out, ready to tear stuff up. No more coffee for me. I haven't even had one yet. I'm way behind. Oh, yes. She Devil says, I got dehydrated last week and it took me days to get better. Oh, he uses double coffee per cup. Well, that can be part of it. Yes, electrolytes. I always have to remember electrolytes. And I drink a drink called Hydrate that has electrolytes in it. Yes. And yes, safe travels to Floss. She's going to those 2 meetups I was talking about earlier. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this right there. I'm going to go grab something real quick that I forgot to grab. And I'll probably need to put it over here. So give me just a minute. It shouldn't take long. I know right where it is. The computer fan is going. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Hey! There's 2 crazy people in their hats. Christmas is coming up too. I know y'all are like, don't talk about Christmas yet. Well, I'm gonna, because look at those Christmas hats. Now look at those Christmas hats. I made those last year. Here's Buddy. I made those last year and then was sick at Christmas. Didn't get to wear them anywhere. Was planning to wear them twice to the pub when we played music. Didn't happen. So we've got them ready to go this year. I'll have to make sure our lights are still working. We might need new lights. But there's our Christmas hats. And I'll tell you a secret of how we got them to stand up like that and stay just perfectly is we stuffed them with newspaper a little bit to make sure those points stayed up in the air and didn't fall over. You don't want a snoozing Christmas tree, right? So we're excited to get to wear those this year, but that's not what I was over there for. We have hit a new milestone on our channel. I made a community post a few weeks ago. It made me nervous to announce my goal, but, you know, part of setting goals is sharing those goals with people. And that can be scary because then what if you don't reach your goal? But, you know, goals don't put that kind of stress on us. For us, goals are a roadmap of where we'd like to be, where we'd like to end up. And you've all been on trips. You know, you can map out your trip and plan it perfectly, and then it doesn't go like exactly like that, or something changes and it can turn out even better than it was going to be. You know, you don't let things like that just cause an uproar, right? You go with the flow. So we have set a goal to reach 2K on this channel by the end of the year. And we've been working really hard. And on the community page, I shared that goal and asked that any of you who can share us out, who feel inclined to share us out, to see, and what does that even mean? Well, it means that you share out a video or a channel link, and that gives your friends the opportunity to look at our channel and see what it's about, and maybe if there's something they're interested in, they might subscribe as well and watch some videos. So we did this We didn't. Y'all did. That happened last night. Yay. So we're only 200 away. We're only 200 away. And, you know, the last time we did a push was to get to 1,000. And our sweet friend Ron helped us so much with a push for that. And so I'm thinking of him, and I was smiling, and I hear that big old booming voice. Right? And we're just going to do the best we can. And if we make it, we're going to celebrate. And if we don't, we're still going to celebrate, because that's the thing with goals. And this is how we look at goals here in our home is we'll most likely end up further along than we were when we started. Now, once in a while, you do end up in the same place you were when you started. But most likely, we'll end up a little further than we were. And even so, whichever way it turns out, we'll have had fun in the process. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. All right, let's get back over here, see where I put that in there. There it is, right there. Oh, Christina had to make another pot of coffee. Denna beat me to the pot because we need a new coffee maker that makes 12 cups. Oh, no. Oh. Floss says, good morning, everyone from Missouri. Are you at the campground? It was so peaceful there at the campground. Love that picture. The hats. Oh, those are the bestest hats. There's Fangirl Cheryl. Good morning. Good morning. So with Fangirl Cheryl, she issued a challenge, and there's several of us here in the chat that participated in her challenge of doing a short every day for 30 days. So we are on day 17. We're on day 17. I've made some new friends through this, and because we're all watching each other's shorts and having a great time, having a really good time. So thank you for that challenge, Cheryl. We're all going to make it too. And it's a challenging challenge, but a fun challenge. There was one day that I slid in between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. But I got it done, by golly. I'm trying to either do a mid-morning or mid-afternoon. It's usually mid-afternoon for me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, little buddy. And I'm sure that's part of my problem too. I am able to eat again without getting sick. And, you know, last night we went to McDonald's for an ice cream cone. By golly. We hadn't done that in years. Oh, thank you. King's Gold. Zoom. Switching to cola. Definitely. I can just hear that big old booming voice. There's New Horizons and Above dropping their channel link right there. Let's see. Okay, we are going to have to get this show on the road. So Cheryl needs hours. So Cheryl, drop your channel link if you haven't already. Get that link in there. And let's all shower Cheryl with some watch hours. Let's all go watch some videos. Lily says, I need to do my short for today. Oh yeah, I do pour over coffee when we're camping. I literally put my coffee pot in the camper, and of course there's no electricity. But we I like it because we make enough coffee to fill our coffee thermos. So less in our coffee thermos. So I fill up the coffee pot with water, pour that water in a pan, boil it, and then I do pour over coffee. I put the filter and the coffee in the coffee pot, and then I just pour that coffee over that till the pot's empty. And pour over coffee is so good. So good. We'll drop that channel link in there. Cheryl says the challenge has been great fun. Love the new friendships and noticing some channel growths too. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, it definitely does. It definitely does. Mo Bang for your bucks. Good morning. Good morning. And there's Cheryl's channel link right there. And we're all going to help you with some watch hours. And another way to help some with watch hours is watching a playlist. So Cheryl, I don't know if you have playlists. If you don't, if you set some up, that would be helpful for people trying to help you with watch hours as well. Ta-da! 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 You're welcome, Cheryl. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Debbie F is here. Good morning. Working and lurking. All right. Okay, we are officially going to start show and tell. Okay. So, moderators and everyone, whether you're a moderator or not, please help welcome everyone into the chat as they come in, because I'm not going to be able to watch it as closely as I usually do. That's one of the things I like, is everybody feels welcome, and it makes a difference to people when they're in new spaces, or maybe they finally worked up the nerve to say hello in a chat and they've not done that before. So that helps everybody feel really comfortable. Hey, Scully Papa's here. Good morning. Yes, have several playlists, including the September challenge. Nice. All right, I'm going to put this here. All right, I'm switching gears. I'm going over here. This is show and tell day, and there it is right there. If someone will please drop a link for Inspired to Wander. Find my starting place and get over here to my email. And part of the time I'm looking at a computer screen reading, so if I look kind of funky, that's what's going on. All right, let's pull her up. This is Nancy at Inspired to Wander. And let me get me off of there. There you go. It just makes those pictures show up so much better. She says, I'm just starting to work on a banner to take to a celebration of life for a friend at the end of this month. The banner will highlight memories of my friend and will be a tribute to her accomplishments and contributions during her life. I pulled out my embroidery machine, dusted it off, and used it to sew 2 banner squares so far. I will post a picture of the banner when it is completed. What a sweet way to remember your friend. Oh, that is going to be so nice. And check out that embroidery machine. Nice. I really like that. I had been thinking about getting one for years and just never had. That really is gorgeous. What nice squares those are going to be. And what a great way to create a tribute for your friend. That is going to be so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. And let's get over here. All right, there we are right there. Let's see. I'm scrolling. There's Nancy's link for her channel. And there we go. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. That's going to be beautiful. That's right. Computers got needles now. It's fantastic. That is nice. It's a fun little machine, she says. And what a great way to create a tribute. Nice. It attaches to the computer and you can load designs or create your own. Nice. Lily says, I know how to do embroidery by hand. I used to do embroidery before my head injury, and my vision is just not quite there where I need it to be yet. I still get a headache if I try to focus on something that small. PSV Odyssey, good morning, driving and listening. Thank you very much. Yes, I did, and I'll be talking about that here in just a little bit. All right. If someone will drop a link for Service Venator, he sent in Show and Tell, and he previously had sent in his sister had made a quilt. If you remember the quilt he sent in. Now he has sent in an entry here. He says, my sister put in some last minute entries to the local fair. Here in her words, she said, so I got brave and entered some things in the county fair. I did better than I expected. I expected nothing. I entered 5 canned goods, 4 ribboned, second on pickles, second on barbecue sauce, second on tomato soup, and first on dill pickles. And Lucy's Christmas stocking came in first. She made the Christmas stocking to match the blanket that I sent an image of previously. My sister is so crafty. That is awesome. All right, so here we go. Look at that. Canning is hard work, y'all, but man, is it worth it. That looks fantastic. And then here's the Christmas sock he was talking about. Isn't that awesome? So cute. So cute. All right. Let me get back over here. Whoops. I'm a Christmas sock. There I am. There I am. Oh, sparkling premiere tonight. Nice. Let's see here. Isn't that awesome? Nancy says, I used to do a bunch of canning, but woo, it's been a while and so much work. All right. Love that Christmas stocking with the animals. Cheryl says, I may try canning. I have a very small pressure cooker. I would need to get a larger one to do the regular size jars. But I used to can green beans. And boy, I enjoyed it. It's so good. Rose says, I just realized it's Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The Bug Files, good morning. All right, let's see here. I think Rose, you're next. If someone will drop a link for Rose Kind, that would be fantastic. And let me get over here. And yes, Rose is next. So please drop a link for Rose Kind. And you're going to like this. She was talking about the monarch butterflies the other day. And here is one right here. She sent this in. It says it hatched and it's hiding from the rain. So you can see the monarch butterfly there. That is so neat to watch them. You don't always get to watch them emerge from the cocoon or the chrysalis. But even if you miss the act of them coming out, seeing them brand new, bright, and beautiful butterflies, they're just amazing. And they come out of there and they have to dry. And sometimes you'll see them in my flower garden because I have milkweed there. And they're just sitting there with their wings open, or they may like move them up and down a little bit. And the kids are like, what are they doing? And I'm like, well, don't touch them because they're drying. They're drying their wings and then they'll fly. But I'm mesmerized by the monarch butterflies. And so I'm excited every year to grow food for them. That's why I grow the milkweed. There are some other insects that do have their eggs there, and their caterpillars hatch. And so I usually have at least 2 kinds of caterpillars, and one of those is the monarchs. So I really get excited. All right, let's see here. There's where I left off. Everybody's saying good mornings. And there's Rose's link right there. Yeah, Lily says, I love butterflies. Christina usually does canning. She says, I've only got 8 jars of pizza sauce done this year. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, she said I had 3 hatch yesterday. Nice. Monarchs are so beautiful. Yes, they're so beautiful. Milkweed, eh? Yes, I grow milkweed in my garden, my flower garden, just for the monarchs. And they do come to them. And even when you're not sure the caterpillars are going to be there, all of a sudden, all of the leaves start disappearing on your plant. And if you look, you'll find them. 6 more to go. So you've got 6 more waiting to hatch. That is fantastic. And what a great hobby. And so fun. So fun. Let's see here. That wasn't what I meant to do. If someone will please drop a link for Christina at Dyson's Crazy Adventures. Here's what I got special permission for. She sent in some pictures here. So you can see that little bitty cucumber there. It's fun to garden, and part of the fun for me is watching like cucumbers grow. First it's a flower, then it becomes the cucumber, and the same with zucchinis, and I just love watching them grow. There's a zucchini, and here's that bread I was talking about. Oh my goodness gracious. Good golly, Miss Molly. Look at that. Now, I would just love to slice that up and have some of that with some coffee this morning. That would be fantastic. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So that is zucchini banana chocolate bread. Let me say that again. Zucchini banana chocolate bread. Does that not sound delicious? Oh my gosh. So delicious. And then Christina is a fellow crafter. And this is her daughter, Dinah, modeling one of the hats that Christina's making. Some hats for her daughter's friends. And so we've got this blue one here. Isn't Dinah gorgeous? And then the orange and green one. And there's what they look like on. Love it. So cute. So cute. Thank you for sending those in. Thank you so much. And let's get over here. There we go. And there's Christina's link right there. Christina says, I have picked 3 cucumbers this year. That is cool. Yum! It went in less than a week. Wow. Right? Oh my gosh, that bread looks so good. It did. It made my mouth water. We're all going over to Christina's kitchen after the live. Oh, this Lily says those hats are cute. Hey, good morning. There's Ash Ventura's Adventures. Good morning. It's show and tell day. All right. Oh, my nose is itching. Let's see who's next. That would be Miss Lily T. If someone will drop a link for Lily T. And I am going to look at something real quick right after this. Okay, so Lily T is next. She is also a fellow crafter. I got some squares to sew together right there. Not the red, the blue. Ah, right there. Okay, there it is. Right there. That takes a special coordination, y'all. It was very difficult. I think I pulled a muscle. She sent in pictures of our sweet, darling Pippi. Pippi just turned 2 years old not too long ago. And there she is laying on her mat. Isn't that awesome? I love that. And it looks like she's really, really comfortable. Here she is. Now, I can be mistaken, but it looks like she's got a bone, chew bone, and her ball in her mouth. She is just beautiful. So pretty. And then during moon gazing Monday night, Lily sent this in. This is Pippi outside in her chair, moon gazing. Woohoo! What a beautiful girl. It's been so fun watching her grow up, because we got to meet her as a little bitty puppy and watch her grow up into the beautiful girl she is today. And I just love her moon gazing. Sitting outside, moon gazing. Fantastic. All right, let me get over here. All right. Ash says, I hope all is well. I'm excited. I'm moving back home in 1 week and a half. Nice. Nice. Oh, Christina says, I now have an order for a Shrek cat. Nice. Oh, hat. Shrek hat. Shrek hat. That'll be neat. That will be neat. Lily says, Ash, that sounds so exciting. There's Lily's link right there. And there's Pip. Pippi. You know what? There's no other way to be. All our pets should be spoiled. That's my theory. One toy is not enough for Pippi. Oh my gosh, no, she has 2 balls in her bone. 2 balls in her bone. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I love it. Pippi. She thinks she needs at least 2 toys at a time, always. There's Nightbot reminding you that you are amazing. Mobang says, that's what I say about tools. One is definitely not enough. Oh. Christina says, time to clock in and get on the phones. Love y'all. All right. I'm going to throw in a moon video, and then I'm going to be right back to finish out show and tell. And we did a blue moon last time, so we are ready for this one. All right, that gave me time to get what I needed to grab. So it's my turn for show and tell. As far as I know, that is everything that came in for show and tell this time. If I missed anybody that you already sent something in, nicely let me know. It's a lot of work, guys, to pull that off and get it together. And I'm not perfect by any means. So once in a while, I have missed somebody, but just if that ever happens, just nicely let me know and I will happily grab it. Or if I totally miss it, show it the next time I'm live. So, all right, let me get back over here. And so the first thing I want to share, you saw last time, is my treadmill, because I've been having these problems being out in the sun and getting just blistered horribly. And so I do a lot of my walking right there at that treadmill, right there. And you can see on the left, you can see some things there that I'm going to begin featuring on this channel as my collection of salt and pepper shakers. You can see that in the background there. I have some Avon bottles up there that were my grandmother's, and some family things in there. But most of what you see in there are salt and pepper shakers that I have collected. I collect Occupied Japan and Made in Japan. And I have some really cute things in there that I've collected over the years. And of course, you got to collect just those cute little things, right? So I have a very eclectic collection of salt and pepper shakers, things that just grabbed my fancy. And so I grabbed them back, right? So there's that. And then, just to be sure I get this done, because I know the clock, if you look at the clock, I got a package in the mail from Miss Debbie F. This was the neatest pick-me-up, cheer-me-up, thoughtful thing ever. So, what is it? What is it? You can see it's pretty thick. Is it a book? Ooh. If someone will drop a link for Debbie F. Well, it has some of these in there. What are those, you might ask? Well, those are stitch markers. And y'all, holy moly, what's that? Well, it kind of looks like a crochet hook, doesn't it? And what's this? Well, that kind of looks like a handle. You put them together and it makes a crochet hook. And I haven't charged these up yet. But here's what's in there. Woo! Check that out. It comes with a little tool. So this is a charger. Now, why do you need a charger? Because these are lighted crochet hooks. Oops, there went the charger cord. And Doug's like, why does it have two cables? That's a measuring tape right there. So check it out and look at all the different sizes it comes in. Little bitties. There's some little bitties, which is what I pulled out of there, right there. Check it out. And they light up. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Thank you so much. That is such a fun gift. Oh my goodness. All right, that's where the charger goes. I'll put that back in there. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Make sure I get that all zipped back up in there. I will be trying these out in the next couple days. And we'll be looking at those a little closer on Craft Hour. Okay, I know it's on the hour and some of you may need to go. I'm going to go ahead and show my pictures, though. Doug and I got up bright and early and went to catch a sunrise. Hee-haw. Yep, that's us, bright and early in the morning. I'm still broke out from being in the sun previously. It takes days for that stuff to go away. So there we are on the Mississippi River, banks of the Mississippi River, having some coffee, catching a sunrise. There's Doug with his coffee. And then I just wanted to share some of these pictures with you. On the Mississippi River is our favorite place to go to do sunrise photography. And for this channel, I plan to do a time lapse. And then there were several boaters going out that morning. So he was one of 3. And then somebody was getting ready to take out one of the big boats, but we were already pooped out, and we didn't film them going out. We had to head home. Let's see. Over here. I had it. Okay. So those are my sunrise pictures I wanted to share real quick. And then also just a reminder that our challenge is next Wednesday. Our challenge is next Wednesday. Y'all got 1 week to get this done. I have not done mine yet. So if you're artistic, you can draw some feet. Check out how important the toes are in this particular art that we're going to be doing. Craft, artwork, whatever you want to call it. Folk art. You can trace your foot, or you can draw a foot. I'm going to be tracing my foot, I think. And then I'm gonna make exactly what you see here. I'm gonna make the little green witch. I'm gonna make that pumpkin. I'm gonna make the scarecrow, who is so adorable. And I'm gonna make that ghost that says boo on the toes. See where it says boo on the toes? So get creative. You can make other things. And then you send those in to our email, which is Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com. So it's our channel name at gmail.com. And we'll feature those next week. So everybody get your drawings done, trace your feet, draw your feet, whatever you're going to do. And let's get those in. I think this is going to be fun. And then y'all, you know what October challenge is going to be. It's going to be pumpkin decorating or carving or painting, whatever you do with your pumpkins. And I can't wait. Cannot wait. I think I'm going to paint one this year and carve one this year. I think I'm going to do both. I've never painted a pumpkin. Doug's going to carve too. He's already ready to buy the pumpkins, right? So we're not going to wait till the last minute to do our pumpkins. And you can do your pumpkins anytime. Just we'll share those photos at Show and Tell next month. But here's the Show and Tell for this. The challenge for this month. And it's going to be fun. So if I will maybe post this picture on my community tab. So watch for it over there. And just, you can use it for ideas. You can paint them just like this, or you can do your own thing. But it's tracing a foot or drawing a foot. Okay. All right. So it's been a great show and tell. Thank you, everybody who sent some things in. How do I get this off my face? There it is. Right there. There I am. I knew I was there somewhere. I knew I was. But thank you so much. So I know there's a lot of chat that I've missed. Thank you for being so supportive. And I will read my chat, and I'm running out of time right now. So just know that you are so, so very much appreciated. Words can't even really express how we feel about you all. We love you. We're so grateful that you're part of our YouTube family. And thank you to our members. Thank you to everyone who watches our videos. Thank you everyone who shares us out with your friends, and you're helping us grow. And we're shooting for that 2K milestone for the end of the year. And we're going to work hard to get there. We're going to be working really hard to get there. And that means I've got to start putting out videos again, and not just my lives. I'm going to keep doing the shorts, keep that momentum going, and get to pumping out at least a video a week. More preferably, but that's my goal right now, because right now I've got so 1 a week is my goal for right now, and then two a week would be the best. But keep us in your thoughts and prayers. I am really struggling with depression right now. Not so much anxiety, just flat out depression right now, and my health and some other things. And just please keep me in your prayers. I need it. Please keep Doug in your prayers. He needs it too, because he's the one. He's also the other person here in the house, and he's helping me make it through my tough spots, right? So pray for those who are supporting people who are struggling as well, because they need support too. So just a quick reminder that you are amazing. You are seen by Doug and I, and we appreciate and love you so much. If you are struggling, I'm struggling. If you are struggling too, please know you're not struggling alone. You are not struggling alone. We can do hard things when we have to, and we can get through. So hang on with all you got. Never give up. Never give up. Love you. Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful show and tell day. Bye.